Hi guys, how are you guys doing? I hope that you guys are fine and that you guys are keeping safe. If this is the first time you're meeting this bold, beautiful, and apologetic baby girl, my name is Shonara and you're welcome to our YouTube channel. You are going to fall in love with us. So guys, pardon me, I might whisper a little bit. I might not be as loud as I usually am because I'm a mother. I know I say this so many times. I'm a mother, guys, and my baby is sleeping. So might have to whisper just a little. So anyway, as you guys may or may not know, I have been in South Africa. I'm still in South Africa as I shoot this video. So I've been in South Africa for a while. Should I go and turn on the AC? Sorry about that. I have been in South Africa for quite a while now, and there are things that I felt like, oh, they were so shocking to me because they were not normal, they were not usual. Rather, these are not things that I used to experience back home culturally, might be culturally, socially. So I thought to myself, why not share with you guys? So in this video, we're going to talk about things that shocked me in South Africa, things that were cultural shock, or rather shocking to me when I first came to South Africa. So without further ado, without wasting your time, please make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe, and let's go in. Something that was very outstanding here is there's a very big gap between the poor and the rich. There is, as in, nobody has to tell you, there is a very big gap. If you're rich, you are very rich, and if you're poor, you're not very poor. But there is a very big gap because there was the other side of South Africa, and then there was this other side of South Africa as well. And what was really outstanding is that the whites are generally very rich. There are some whites that are poor as well. However, they are generally very rich. The white people are just so rich, and there are estates for the whites, and these estates are for the who are rich, which was like a little shocking to me because I'm also trying not to sound, somehow, but however, it was really striking, and it was nobody has to tell you. There's some malls that you go, you just see white people everywhere, and I would ask, oh, are these guests? No, they're South Africans. A lot of the people who are working around were not South Africans, so I kept on questioning myself, where are the South Africans? It's a little crazy. You are in South Africa, but you don't get to meet South Africans. Is it making any sense? For example, in the hotel that I was in, most of the workers that I met were not South Africans. Most of them were from Zimbabwe, Congo, and Zambia. I think there were only like 3 or 4 that I met who said they were South Africans, like 3 or 4, and that's just generalized. That generalizes almost everything. Because even at the mall, so many people that I met, oh hi, are you from South? No. Oh hi, how are you? Are you from South? No, I'm from Togo. Where are you from? And I'm like, eesh. Where are these people? Because this is your country. Where are you guys? Can somebody tell me? I was in Cape Town. Please let me understand, why are there why are there very little South Africans in Cape Town? I'm thinking you people should be here. This is where people should be. People should be like in your country, okay? But this is something that was very strange to me because in Kenya, even if you go to, let's scrap Kenya, let's go to Nigeria. I've been to Nigeria so many times, and I barely meet people who are not Nigerians. I have met like 1 or 2 who say I'm from Benin or Benin, and someone will say I'm from, I think, yeah, Benin and Ghana. 1 or 2 guys, but the vice versa is true here. A lot of people are not from around, and also the people who are working are not from around. And you'll ask, so I asked the few South Africans that I met, why is it that we don't have South Africans working here? And they told me that a lot of employers like cheap labor, and the foreigners are desperate and they want the money, so they settle for cheap labor. I mean, they settle for the peanuts that they get, and that's why there are no South Africans working. And I asked the foreigners, why is it that there are no South Africans? And they said South Africans are lazy, that they don't want to work, they just want to stay and be paid. So I don't really know who is saying the truth, who is doing what and what, but that was just it. It was a striking fact that you don't see South Africans around. If you might have any reason or might know why, please let me know in the comments. South Africa it's a mixture of different races, which is something that was so shocking to me because In Kenya, we are all black. Of course, there are some little Indians here and there. However, in South Africa, we have the black, and then we have the colored, and then we have the white, and then we have the Indian. Is it the Indians or Asians? Indians. And they are all South Africans. They are literally all South Africans. I will see a white person walking, and they're just walking anyhow. And I'll be like, are they, like, what? Where are they going? And they'll tell me they are South Africans, they're in their country. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then I see other people, I'm like, this person really looks white, but doesn't look white at the same time. And then they'll tell me those ones are called Afrikaans. They are colored, more of colored people. They resulted as a result of intermarriages or intermingling between the South Africans, the black South Africans, and the white people who came to trade or during the slave era. The history goes back. So there are different races here, and they are all South Africans. That's mind blowing, because to me it is so strange when somebody tells me a white person is a Kenyan. It's just so mind blowing, because I will tell you, okay, you're Kenya, you're where are you from? And you tell me you're Kenya. No, I'm like, no, maybe you are in Kenya because you love Kenya. Where are you from? And then you say you are Kenyan, or you are Nigerian, and you're white, as in you're not mixed, as in you're white, as in literally white, and you're from, I don't know, it wasn't really making sense to me, and I'm really trying not to be like a colorist or racist. I'm just putting the plain truth and things that really stood out for me. So yeah, I also realized that South Africa really looks so much like Europe. You see the way you just see Europe on TV. There's good roads, there's development. That is South Africa for you. That's Cape Town for you. It is really developed, as in really developed. The roads are so good, the building, it's giving Europe. It's, guys, I don't know how to stress this, Kabisa. It's giving Europe, because most of, even the way the houses are, even the way the houses have been built, the roads have been built, the streets have been named, it's just giving Europe. There are some areas you don't even feel like you're in Africa. I was so shocked, guys, when I learned that South Africa has not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7, not 8, not 9, not 10, but 11 official languages. 11. As in, you can speak any of the 11. They're official languages. So my question is, are you supposed to learn all the 11? How does it work? Because I know it's 11, yeah, but how does it work? Because where I'm from, we have 2 official languages, which is Swahili and English. You can speak either Swahili or English. There's some people who might not even know how to speak English anyway, and there's some people who might not even know how to speak Swahili. So my mind wasn't putting that together, that information. I couldn't piece it around. Like 11, you people have 11 official languages. Very interesting and very beautiful. I don't know how it works. Does it work? Is it that every tribe comes with their language? Let me know in the comment section if you know, if you have some knowledge about it, and if you're a South African watching, welcome to our global village. Let me know down below. I was mind blown. 11 languages. Yeah, now you know. If you didn't know, now you know. South Africa has 11 official languages. You can pick from any of the 11 languages. No one is gonna tell you, oh, speak the official language. You can pick from any of the 11. I would really love to speak one of the languages. I was taught how to say, how are you? Oh God, my brain is failing me. I was taught. Another thing that really stood out is the fact that there are historical sites that people go and visit. Tourists go visit, take pictures, and vlog, take videos. However, people are still living in those historical sites. As in, people are having their day-to-day life activities as if nothing is happening. That was a little out of the ordinary for me. The pink houses, the pink greenhouses, there's a name for them. I'm gonna put the name right here. There's a whole name for them. I have forgotten, and I'm really sorry if it's coming off as disrespectful. I have forgotten the name of that place. But the fact that there were people living in those houses, as in they're explaining to us what's going on, and there's just a lady is shouting at her child, they, oh, sit down, don't do that, I don't. And you're like, wait, somebody's living in here? Say yes, somebody's living in here, and guests, tourists are roaming around and learning about you guys. And do you know what's funny? You wouldn't see them just walking out aimlessly, as in they're indoors. How do I put it? They're indoors living their life as if nothing is happening. When it's Friday, because it's a Muslim society, it's a Muslim community, when it's Friday, they all wake up, they go to the mosque, they pass us, we tourists, they pass us, it's like we are not there. As in, I wish I had that power. I would just do that to my haters and people that make me feel bad. It's like we were not, I'm telling you, they were not looking at us as, you know the way you'll be like, oh, here we are again, visitors again. No, these people were minding their businesses, going to where they're going, coming back in their house. Even when I'm trying to take a picture, they're just passing by, and it's not like I'm a guest. It's not like I'm a tourist or so. No, they're there minding their business, living life as usual, cooking whatever they're cooking, and that was so unique to me, because I'm thinking normally back home, if we're having a historical site or a tourist attraction site, the government tries to relocate people. They try to tell people to move out of that place so that it can bring more income for the government. But that was not the case. I don't know if that's what they do here as well, but where we went, that was not the case. It was like we are the ones who are intruding, which is true. We were intruders because that's their home, and they were not willing to move, which is rather beautiful, but it was just a little mind-blowing. Another thing, back home or countries that I've been to, people dress in a conservative manner. You can easily tell that this is a tourist and this is a local, or maybe this is somebody that has stayed here for a while. No, in South Africa, everybody dresses the same. As in, everybody dresses the same. They're all in biker shorts. The babes are in biker shorts. The babes there's no difference. There is no difference. Everybody's just vibes and inshallah. As in, that's it. That's the usual life. They are so chilled. They are so relaxed. It's like Hakuna Matata. As in, people are putting on skimpy skirts, very, as we call it, ashewo dresses. Those dresses that make you, as a tourist, there's some clothes that I don't like putting on at home, but when I'm traveling, I'm putting them on because there's always that excuse of, I'm a tourist, I'm a freelancer, I can do what I want to do because, I'm a tourist, I'm here to tour and it's hot, I can't stand the heat. No. Even the people that I would ask, is that a South African? I say, yes, that one. When I was trying to figure out which ones are South Africans and which ones are not, I'll be like, this person is dressed like a tourist, yeah, so their girls just dress the way they want, which is a beautiful thing, There isn't any difference. You wouldn't say from this dressing, because back home in Mombasa, you can easily tell. You can easily tell. I remember there was a time, if you put on really short clothes, they will tell you are dressed like a white person, because when the whites will come to Mombasa, it will be so hot, and they will put on very, very, very short shorts, extremely short. So if you put on a short like that, they will tell you, oh, you are dressed like a white. Oh, umevaa kama mzungu. Oh, you don't look like you're from around here ish. From the dressing code, they are so chilled, you cannot know. It's like they are ready for a party. It's like the next 2 minutes, in the next 2 minutes, we are going to dance. In the next 2 minutes, it's going to be amapiano. It's nice. The body. South African women have really, really banging bodies. Of course, the few that I saw, ooh, banging bodies. even the big ones, even the elderly. I used to see it on TV and people say, oh, South Africans have nyash. My God. Their bodies are boarding. They have, you know them, you know the ideal African body. Everybody has it. You might think that they've had BBL. No, it's not BBL. It's the South African sauce. It's the South African sauce. They will be walking and yeah. So the body was really bodying, and you know what, guys? In Kenya, we also have very beautiful bodies. Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda. I'm talking about people that I've met and people that I know. Any African country that also have beautiful bodies, let me know in the comment section. Drop your comment. However, in Kenya, not everybody has that banging body. There are particular tribes, like the Luo tribe, that are known to be carrying the body, the big body. But here, it's like everybody is a Luo. It's like everybody has the body. It's like everybody has the behind. Their future is on their behind. The behind is really, is really behinding. So, yeah, that is something that I realized. The behind was just the ideal African body. The bodies are banging and they are really beautiful. They have really good skin, by the way, which is something that it's striking. As in, you can easily tell. You can literally tell. The same way one of my in-laws told me that when I came to Kenya and I realized that Kenyans have beautiful skin. You can always tell. They have really, really flawless skin, beautiful skin. And another thing that I realized was most of their women were not on makeup. The women that I was able to meet were not on makeup. I didn't see a lot of crazy makeup. And their beauty standards also, a lot of women had cut hair, low cut. They loved their hair short. The few that I saw and the ones that I googled and researched have really short hair. They like, the nice short hair, and their standard of beauty was the big bum and the nice low cut, looking so good. And yeah, that's it. Another thing that really shocked me is I called the police and they came. Can you believe it? Okay, they didn't keep time. They came 6 hours later to an emergency because I told them I have an emergency. Please, I really need you, come. They came 6 hours later. But they came. Let me know, if you're from an African country, how many times have you called the police and how many times did they come? Can you call police in your country and can they come? If yes, how long will they take? It was a little shocking to me when they came. When they told me, go to your hotel, once you get there, give us a call, we'll come. I knew these guys are lying. I even laughed. I was like, imagine the police telling you to go and call them where you are. It's not making sense. But they came. They came, they waited for me because I had a baby. I took like 10 minutes before going down. They sat and waited patiently. I went down there, gave my statement. They talked to me really kindly. And they didn't ask me for money. I'm not saying that the police in my place ask for money. I'm just saying they didn't ask me for money. They didn't ask me for money. Oh wait, maybe that's why I didn't find my phone. Maybe because I didn't give any money. But the fact that they came, if you've come until this far, thank you. Thank you so much. This means a lot to me. And a way of encouraging me would be by subscribing. If you've come this far, at least subscribe. And if you've subscribed, consider turning on the notification bell so that anytime I upload, anytime I post something, you're going to be the first one to be notified. And when you're notified, you can come and watch my videos. Because I'm planning to keep on traveling and traveling and traveling and traveling. So, lastly, I might get a little backlash for this, but however, it's something that I experienced. I feel like racism is still here. Yeah, I feel like it's still there because there was a disparity. You could tell that there are some type of people that were treated better than other people. There were some people with a particular skin color that were treated better than other people with particular skin color. There are some people who were given priority because of their skin color. There are some people who were there were people who were staying in better places because of their skin color. And a lot of people that I interacted with, because I really interacted with so many people, and that is something that is so beautiful. Most of the time when I travel, I'm in hotel, I go have fun, go for shopping, come back to hotel, shooting those videos. But this time around, it was so different because I was out there, man. I was out there, I was having fun, I was playing, I was enjoying, I was interacting, I was getting to know people, I was asking questions. I was like, yo, what is it? What brings you here? Why are you working here? Da, 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 da. So I interacted with a lot of people. And something that stood out and something that so many people told me was that racism is still around. So that was really shocking, because these are things that I hear on TV. These are things that I have never experienced firsthand until I came here, by the way. If you haven't watched that video of mine, please go and watch it. Until I came here, I didn't know that I was so black until I came here, because it was, it's just everywhere. Like, everybody tells you, it's just in your face. So that's something that I realized that is still here. But we are hoping for the best. We are hoping that things are going to change. And yeah, generally, I forgot something else. Another thing, South Africans love to smile. They love to smile. They're just like, everywhere I went, people were just smiling. That's me checking on my baby just to make sure that he has not woken up. Everybody was just... So guys, thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you so much for being with me throughout this journey, loving me, encouraging me. Thank you. May God bless you. I love you guys. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. And in case there's any question that you want to know, let me know down below. I will answer all the questions in the description box. And my parting shot is, Cape Town was a beautiful city. Cape Town is a beautiful city, and South Africa is very, very beautiful. The weather was nice. The sites that I went to visit were amazing. The few people that I interacted with were amazing. Yeah, so take a chance, book that flight, and fly to Cape Town. Bye bye, guys.